Each of you has either moved to Charlotte or come to Charlotte. We'll discuss that in a moment. We're going to do a little background for everybody, and then we will try to move on. Did everybody see the recent news articles from Charlotte on the Facebook page?
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody read those?
Taxes are going up.
I haven't.
Taxes are going up.
I haven't had
The Republicans are blaming the Democrats are blaming the Republicans, etc. ad infinitum. Here, I will quick go over them for James Dixon, as he doesn't pay attention to Facebook.
Why, James?
It's thought that Charlotte has a new superhero or villain. Police are not sure yet which. Allegedly, someone's been making sculptures out of native materials in the city. Asphalt, concrete, glass, even dirt. The sculptures seem to appear without any rhyme or reason, though they are all the same large, naked, bald man, apparently. Artists call the sculptures some of the finest, most realistic they've ever seen. Fox News calls them vandalism or an elaborate hoax. A few of the sculptures were damaged, blah, blah, blah. That's probably not there. The media's dubbed this possible superhero or really fast sculptor, the Sculptor. Very original.
Nice one.
It's uncertain whether or not this is a superhero, supervillain, or just a hoax. Maybe somebody's bringing these sculptures in. There's a little fluff news about alligators in the sewers on the local channels. The announcer admits that there have been reports of strange things, but the reporter notes that such stories have been in the news since alligators reported in the New York sewers in the 1930s and before, and there's little reason to believe that they're any more true today than they were then. Certain local cable access shows and certain conspiracy theory websites are claiming that it is indicative of the reptoids finally showing their true faces instead of using their powers of disguise to replace the government leaders of the world. There's preparations underway for the celebration in January of next year to commemorate the 15-year anniversary of the repel of the Mantoid invasion of the year 2000 from the city of Charlotte. I think I've discussed pretty much with everybody about the Mantoids invading the planet in the year 2000. The celebrations are scheduled for Saturday, January 17, 2015. Basically, the Mantoids came in a few days after the main invasion into Charlotte on foot. There were no ships, and on January 17th of 2000, several superheroes and villains came to Charlotte. They managed to get all the Mantoids into the Ericsson Stadium, now the Bank of America Stadium, and the supervillain known as the Gasser was dropped in the middle of them. He could produce gases of all kinds, and so produced a combination of DDT, Agent Orange, and other toxic gases, wiped out the invaders. And then there's information on the White Knight, who has recently retired. He's handing over the reins of being the White Knight to his son. The most recent one is this is the fourth White Knight. He is a San Francisco hero. This is just Charlotte news. If anybody wants to look at those, they'll be there. So, how to get this thing started?
Introductions.
Well, I don't want to give anybody to give away too much information in the introduction in this case. You all have civilian identities. Everybody is new except for one person to the whole superhero game. Do any of your characters want to know each other in your secret identities? I think that's the best place to start. No? What, nobody?
I like
Do you want to know each
other?
Yeah, discuss this for a second. I couldn't hear you, John.
Superheroes or humans and their humans?
Humans and humans. In their secret identity of whatever brother is bond or whatever.
Human.
I'm
Heavy
in
humans.
chat.
Yeah.
When's
your occupation? I own a dojo. I teach kung fu.
What's your name?
Kurt Richards.
No.
I'm a martial arts
That's a
instructor.
superhero name.
So we probably will know each other.
Nobody knows
Maybe I
anything
just
about
work
each
at your
other besides
dojo.
what's
If you want to. My dojo name is Dragon's Witch.
I specialize in Aikido, I think it was.
John, where are you from?
Huh? I'm from San Francisco.
Damn it, nobody's from Charlotte.
He's
I'm
also
from
like,
Charlotte.
You want to be my brother?
Hey.
No.
Hey, it's from San
I'm from Germany.
Francisco.
I need a brother.
Don't run.
Did
Okay.
you say the White
You don't want to be
Knight?
my brother.
yeah, the White Knight. The White Knight.
This is a horrible
From
story.
San Francisco?
Yes, that happened in San Francisco. Yeah, that thing is a pain. Here, wait.
Those guys are jerks. I don't want to know any of them.
Do you want to know me?
It's not a twist
John.
up?
My brother's a superhero too, but it's not James Dixon.
Nah.
Okay, so
She's a monk. How would I know her?
the two women at the table actually know each other
Yeah, I
in
work
real life.
at the
Oh,
dojo.
you work at her dojo?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
can't
I'm a
wait to
martial
use these
arts
on
So
instructor.
do we know each other?
You're famous.
I would be a
that's
superhero with this power.
What is your
I
occupation?
can do that, and then I work
Do you
there,
want a
but
janitor?
I also make
Do you want to mock my
videos.
dojo?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you're famous?
You were the
Oh,
mom
this is-
so
This is
just.
the
He likes
I
us knowing
actually
because
drew
I'm
Like,
so
this.
sorry.
ready? Okay.
Oh,
know.
He is Asian. Oh yeah, guys. Yes. Bree is playing a character who's Asian. So try to keep that in mind.
My
I think
character
everybody else
might
here is
be
just
Asian.
Caucasian. Well, not you.
I'm Asian as well.
Okay, so
my
Asian,
character
Asian,
is possibly
white.
Asian.
You're
Yeah,
Asian.
that's-
too. That's
White.
right. I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
The Asians know each
I
other.
get 10 points for being
No, that's
racist.
racist.
My,
Not all Asians know each other.
That is true.
well, my character is more of like a
Yeah, no, 10 points worth. You,
No.
like
know.
kind of
you have
like
to hate
Asian person.
I'm just kind of like an
You
Asian.
know.
I'll be like,
Asian American.
Yeah.
That's why the name
You
of the
can hope that they don't have
Ken
super
seems
strength.
to be.
yeah.
That's why you know
Killing hate
racist.
crime.
Oh yeah, so you're
Remember that?
also
Remember that
in the
limitation
Kurt
about
part?
messing up?
No, I'm still Kurt. I have to go by my middle name.
Is that so that's in there?
Ken.
It's just randomly put in the
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
That's
Okay.
good.
Goes on, buddy. Do you guys know each other? Does anybody know each other besides
I think it's racist. to be
these
Asian
three,
to the
essentially?
Asians.
Two Asians, and it's racist.
And
that
I
they-
maybe
feel like it's
Asian.
racist
There's a
if the two
small
Asians
chance
just
I'm
No,
know
that's
each other.
old people. All the
But
old
I
people
wanna
know each
say
other.
What? I'm not old.
No, I'm saying like 90s. All
Oh.
old people know each other.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I'm
Where is that?
25, 24.
Just in
You're older
Mexico.
than me and I'm your boss. Heh.
I'm 22.
Well, I
That's
just
just
work at your gym.
yeah.
You're just
She's
you're
also.
glad to have me there because I bring in the customers.
Now, you make videos? Are they YouTube? Are you like a YouTube sensation?
No, they're like training videos.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Typo.
So real
Typo.
videos.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Typo.
So you make training videos. People know your name, Crystal Myers?
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Okay. They know your name, and you hired her because it's good publicity.
Slash,
That's the
she
thing.
can teach and I
Hey, nice
hired to
shirt.
teach by myself.
Well, plus you're
Yeah.
Kung Fu and she's Aikido, which is two different
Do
styles.
you want to
too.
say
Yeah.
something?
Well,
So-
we can have a different one.
This shirt is so 2013.
Yeah,
Nobody
I mean,
wears it.
modern day dojos, they
Your
have multiple
shirt's
styles, so that
a
makes
blank
sense.
keyboard. How do you even play on that?
We still use keyboards
Oh,
today.
it's a space bar.
Spacebar what?
Yeah, okay, that works. Right.
Hey, Kyle.
Alright.
Nice shirt.
Thanks. I like the lines that go down.
That's my
lines
favorite
are
part.
And they're so parallel.
I like the
The,
lines
um,
that go up.
Oh, God. So anyway, Charlotte, 2014. It is September 12th. Friday, September 12th.
What's
Today's the 14th. So it's right around this time of year. It's just starting to cool down a little, but not very much in the peak months. Still fairly hot. You people are all in Charlotte in various places. For this story, we're going to simplify and say you're in Western Charlotte or you've been downtown. Real quick, let's go around and give just occupations of your characters. We got martial arts instructor. Bree
Janitor.
is a janitor. No occupation per se. You've been living in the sewers. There's a whole bunch of people living in the sewers. A lot of homeless people live down there. There's a few mutants
That's why you're not an army.
that don't like to be on the surface, and it's almost its own little society or its own little city. Okay. People are accepted no matter what's wrong with them, and it's kind of like don't hurt anybody and you're fine. So you do have kind of you do know some people down in the area. They don't care that you're an alligator, as long as you're not trying to eat them. They don't give you. So
Don't eat me.
Logan, what's your
monk.
Oh, that's right. You're kind of like out of the loop too.
Yeah.
So
Wait, he's a monk?
Bo, go.
You're a
What is yours?
I run the
You
show
don't know
game
that.
on the
Your character
street.
doesn't know. That's right. That's right. You run the shell game. Have you got a name for your character yet? Are we gonna make the people here name you?
So much.
Do you have a name?
I swear I had one, but I forgot it.
Eugene. He's now Eugene.
How about
Eugene.
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 Eugene, Oregon.
All right, Eugene, Oregon. That works. Your name is Eugene, Oregon.
Hey.
What is your super name gonna be? I don't have that.
That's the one I actually did think of.
Super Eugene.
If you've forgotten, you can wait. But you can also wait for the media to name you if you wish to go that route.
Eugene.
But
How
you
about
might not
Magic
like what you
Man?
did.
I think I'm going
Magic
with
Man?
the media.
Okay. Magic Man works.
That's amazing.
I'm ashamed of it.
Okay,
Magic Man.
Kyle, what do you do for a living? What's your
Kurt
character?
Richards, post office.
Post, he's a postman. Okay, that's perfect. So you're delivering in this area where this is
Yeah.
happening.
You want to play the show?
You work at a bank.
Well, actually, now I'm a store manager at a retail store.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
didn't stay with banking?
Nah,
I was going to make you a loan officer.
This is a detailed occupation.
And name is
Recently
Kyle.
changed
I'm Kyle Turbulis, and I go by Ajax in the super scene.
Right. Yeah, I'm not doing real introductions yet, John, but that's okay.
Okay, great. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay, that's okay.
Now
I just
we
want it
know
to be
all
kind of a
your
surprise, and sometimes people are going to nickname each other before they find out what the super names are, too. Possibly. What, Yeah, it's still working. So you work retail?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Did we upgrade like your pay? Because we had your pay for 1984. I mean, I know everybody else.
45 though.
45,000.
Still making that
For
minimum
now,
wage
no.
in 1984.
Okay, that's a lot. So that works. That's a lot for retail. It seems like.
That's more than me.
You are a really good
Nickels is going
salesperson.
away.
Either that or you're working.
How
You're
much
doing.
money?
Give me money.
You make money, more money.
Give me money.
Wait,
how much
I make 4,000.
Caitlin,
Shut up.
you're that's right. You're a student. Right?
Well, she's first.
Yeah, but I know what Caitlin does because we discussed that one with Tabby.
Oh yeah, she works. Wait.
She works at the same
Oh, wait.
dojo. What? What's the name?
Play show game.
Okay,
Same thing,
same.
go for it.
Okay, so my superhero name, or not superhero. Okay, I work as a martial arts instructor at Tabby's dojo,
Dragon's Fist.
specializing in Aikido.
And
And I make videos, like training videos.
so you're pretty well. You're well known at least in the martial arts
Blu-rays.
community.
Yeah.
Juby.
Blu-rays.
Both.
Going
Do
up.
both.
Those
Going
are
up.
Yeah, you're a student.
I'm a student and I deliver.
Where? Where are you a student?
University of Charlotte.
Okay. You're in City Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah. I
And
don't
you are just. On
I'm a
Criminal
thief
justice
slash
major.
hobo
Okay.
You're a hobo?
So.
slash thief.
Wait, I
All right. So let's see. Mailman. I got
Character
you.
knowledge.
Walk around. You can
thought.
just
Yeah,
go there.
alright. These, well, we're still
Okay.
in
To
survive.
portions,
You
so
steal
really
from me.
weird.
You're in the western part of
From the
everybody.
por-
Get very much.
For the purposes of this scenario, listen up, please. For the purposes of this scenario, you guys are in western Charlotte, not far west of downtown, not too far west. On those of you from Charlotte, we might recognize on West Moorhead Street in the area of Freedom Drive.
Okay.
That's where I got mud.
It's, it's a pretty open area as far as that goes.
Can I see the map before that? No.
Not quite. I will in a moment. I will let you see the map in a second because this is for you guys. This is what you guys are gonna get here in a minute.
Okay.
You get woken up.
Here.
It's what did I say it was? It's Friday. You didn't have to go to work today for whatever reason, and you get woken up when your door smashes open, and what we say his name is Paco. Is that your roommate?
Oh, let's go with Jose.
I want
So
Paco.
Jose.
That sounds great.
Jose. Some of his friends call him Paco, but he hates those guys.
Jesus.
He busts in, wakes you out of a dead sleep. He's like, "Yo, man, I was listening on the scanner, man, and there's a bank robbery. It's like right over there." You're
I like that.
you live. There's an apartment complex that's not too far from this corner.
Okay.
And he gives you the information that, according to the scanner, the police have just gotten it's a silent alarm has just been set off at the bank. It's Wells Fargo Bank over on the corner of Moorhead and Freedom Drive. And yeah, that's what he tells you. It's like, who robs a bank anymore, man? Maybe some kind of
Jose.
money-eating creatures.
You know I still can't control this thing yet.
Yeah, but people could be in danger, man. The cops haven't even gotten there yet.
Alright. I'm gonna get dressed and I'm gonna go make my way there.
Get dressed. You don't have to get dressed, man. You got the thing that does the thing.
I love this guy.
Jose!
He's really
I'm
jazzed.
not gonna go out there naked. What's gonna happen if it doesn't work? I'm gonna stay in
Okay,
there.
well, get some pants on. Or you sleep in a new bed, man. He leaves the room. You guys have a balcony. He's heading out over to the balcony. You hear the balcony, the sliding glass door slide open, and he goes out. It looks in kind of the general direction where that.
Alright.
So you get dressed.
Oh yeah, I get dressed.
Okay.
And then I make my way towards there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're heading that way. I don't know if I'm put you guys together or not. Okay, let's do Aaron next. Aaron, there are some people down there who actually have tapped into the electric lines for the city. And they steal, yeah, they're stealing electricity down there. For various things, not for very much. One of the bums is like kind of a buddy of yours. He's not a friend, but you know that he's one of the ones. Yeah, he's nice to you. He's friendly to you. His name is just,
Alligator.
his name is just Bob. Yeah, that's what he calls you, Alligator. My name is Edward. He's just like, yeah, all right. He calls you Ed for a little. He's an old guy. He's probably in his 80s. But he's got a scanner, and you can hear the scanners going off, noting that there is that cars are being dispatched to the corner of 1527 West Moorhead Street, corner of Freedom Drive. Reported bank robbery in progress. Silent alarm. and you hear some units are responding on the street. So you hear about this, and you are in the general area right now. This is your kind of just west of Charlotte's your stomping grounds for where you kind of live. Fair enough? If I say anything that is like background information for any of your characters and you don't want it to be that, please speak up. I'll throw out information, but your characters. You are walking the beat, are walking your route over here in West Charlotte, and exactly, and
Someone try to mug a cop.
you hear sirens in the distance, and you can make me an observation check.
What do I gotta roll?
That is, it should be on your character sheet under observation.
Yeah.
Do you have any points in there? Or
Oh,
is it at
yeah,
0? Do you? Okay, good.
90.
Wow. Okay, make an
nice.
observation check.
Damn.
Yeah.
I got that super sight, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. And if I forget any of your powers, I've got them all on the list here. But if I forget any, definitely speak up. So yeah, you start looking around because the sirens sound like they are approaching your general vicinity.
I
Like
gotta get under it.
yes, 90 or less.
I got a 35.
Okay, put a little check mark next to it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you notice that the Wells Fargo Bank on the corner appears to
That's
be.
my bank.
Okay, that's your bank.
No.
Do you have a safe?
Hi,
Do you have a safe deposit box there, Kyle?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so, oh crap. You notice that the windows are all like blacked out. They're not reflecting the light so much as just, it looks like they're all black for some reason.
Okay.
You've noticed this. And what do you want to do, if anything?
That's strange.
Okay. You can continue stop and observe the area if you so desire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna observe right now.
Okay. Let's see. Logan, are you in a position where you would hear any police scanners or anything like that? And that's your choice.
I could just be like in an alleyway and I'm watching some crowd of people running towards.
Okay. There is, this area is pretty open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here's pretty much the area. You guys can pass this around. The Wells Fargo Bank stands on the corner. There's a parking lot on one side of it, and the other side of it faces Freedom Avenue, or is it Freedom Avenue? Freedom Drive and Westmoreland Street. So it's fairly open. You could be in the area, especially there. It looks like there are some there's some factories over on one side and vacant lots, and you could just be hanging out there
Yeah.
and kind of wandering.
I'm a wanderer. That's what I do.
Though you're working a con game, and there's not many customers in this area at present. Yeah, you're in front of Dunkin' Donuts. That's where you're trying to do a con game. You've already paid off the manager for the day, so he's like, yeah, you can stay up here and do this. You give him $10 or something. So you're in the immediate vicinity. I wanted you to work at the bank. Never mind.
Well, I have, well, today's my day off, so I'm like, hey, maybe I'll just go ahead and see about if there's any crime to go ahead and prevent. So I'm actually listening to a scanner that I
Okay.
kind of found and built up. So
Gotcha. So you hear about this,
yeah.
and it's not far from you're in your car driving. It's not far from your location. You have a car, don't you, John?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Caitlin, and do you guys mind starting together, or do you want to start separate?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, teamwork.
So Caitlin and Tabby, it's lunchtime. It's like dead noon when this happens. You guys can also be either.
Give me a sec.
The Burger Company is a restaurant. It's not far away, and you can
They have
lunch.
vegetarian options?
Yes, they do.
Smash
Do they?
burger.
Because I don't know what Burger Company.
I've been
Okay.
there.
They
Yeah,
have
actually.
good. Okay,
They have
like
vegetarian
pizza.
options, so you guys are having lunch together. You decide to close the dojo down for an hour and enjoy your lunch together because you know each other, and I'm assuming your characters get along.
I get along with everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's very
Everybody.
serene.
Sure.
She seems emotionless to you. She doesn't really. She just kind of. She never gets angry. She never seems real happy.
Okay.
She's just kind of very,
mouth is going.
very Asian, I guess.
Right.
Well, very
Wow.
Asian in a.
Oh,
Very Asian in a controlled emotion kind of way.
Very Buddha.
There we go.
Yes, Buddha.
Very
That's a
Buddha.
perfect way.
I heard Buddha.
Okay.
Very
You're
Gouda.
just in the area. We're just gonna say you're nearby.
I'm looking for lunch.
Yeah, I can't
Alright. Oh yeah. You want to go? You want to try to get some food
Do
at
you want-
Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah. I could have already pickpocketed somebody, and what kind of roll would that be?
Oh, do you have pickpocketing?
I just did it, and took away the appropriate amount of points.
Yeah, make a pickpocket check. Don't
make sure
fumble it.
I shouldn't.
James
It's
Brown was
80.
arrested. What the?
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, you got like $20 in a wallet. What do you do with the wallet with the ID and all that stuff?
Eat it.
Put it on the ground.
Just okay, just leave it somewhere near where you picked their pocket, or just like
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Like, basically,
That's not
the-
evil. That's not bad. Okay. So you just took the money, left the credit cards and everything? Yeah. Okay. So you're going to Dunkin' Donuts for lunch. You haven't had anything sweet in a long time, and you got a sweet tooth. Of course.
Never allowed to have them, so.
James. You could also be having lunch at the Burger Company. There's a Dunkin' Donuts nearby.
I also do deliveries.
Oh, you do deliveries.
I do deliveries.
You
Okay.
delivery to the bank.
Wait. What do you
Yeah.
deliver? Are you a pizza place, or what did you decide?
I work at a pizza place in real life, so I don't think I want to deliver pizzas.
What do you
Deliver
Drugs. No.
Chinese.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chinese.
Okay.
Oh,
I do like to
Deliver
food takeout.
Chinese.
Why not?
Charlotte.
So-
Charlotte
Charlotte
takeout.
takeout.
Is there such a thing?
No.
No.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
They're not
is
that
now.
cool. They don't have Boone level takeout.
There is now. I invented it.
Okay. Yeah. You had gotten a call. Is it a Chinese restaurant owned by Chinese people?
They're
is it
owned by
or is it
Laotians.
Laotians?
Yeah, sure. Why
You can't do a
not?
Laotian accent. Okay.
Go to Chinese, sure.
It's Chinese
owned by Koreans.
No, I want to hear his Chinese
Anybody
accent.
will
They're
learn.
Chinese.
You take this now. Take it now. Here's the dress. Take a dress.
I don't have a GPS.
What's wrong with you? This is a lady.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, they send you off. They give you have a map of Charlotte. You don't have your characters.
Yeah, I got a GPS.
Okay, so everybody, I'm going to consider everybody normal people have cell phones. I don't think you would have a cell
Right.
phone. I don't think
I don't-
Logan would have a cell phone.
I wouldn't have one.
You don't have one? That's fine.
I don't
You
have
a cell phone.
I
You don't have a
landline.
cell phone.
I landline.
Like normal people, normal.
People, cell phone.
Yeah. Do you have a cell phone though? Because you could go. Your character could or could not. What's your call? Do you own a cell phone? You can even have like a monthly thing that you buy at Walmart.
My parents pay for my cell
Straight
phone. I'm good.
Straight talk. I run
Hey,
burners.
what a college student.
You
He
are.
runs-
I run burners.
he runs
What's
burners.
that?
It's where you get like a phone with a prepaid
Phone,
card and then
prepaid
it runs
card,
out
and
your
then-
phone.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly. That's
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
for you actually. So it's harder to trace you. You hear sirens in the distance. Keep that in mind. Also, with one of your disadvantages, don't forget.
Back up that shell.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got a delivery to Wells Fargo Bank, and as you pull up, you can make me an observation check. Do you have any points in observation?
My observation's 0.
Okay, so you're not ready. So you get up, you pull up, you see a car pull up, and a guy comes out with bags. Looks like Chinese takeout. And he's heading out. There's actually a walk that leads to the parking lot. Here's another kind of map of the bank if you guys want to take a look. The change that I have made to this is there's actually the front of the bank is actually on this side, so there's like a walkway there. Do me another observation check, Con.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make.
You guys can hear sirens approaching. Your waiter comes up and he's like, he's got your orders. You just wait. No, you've already been eating, but he's coming to check on you. Pour some water, that kind of thing. You're en route, and he says, "Wow, what's going on here? A lot of sirens. Weird." And he pours you guys water, and then he walks. He's like looking out the front. He's trying to see if there's cop cars coming. Where they're going. So do with that as you will.
I have to pee.
Did you make your?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
There's
There's several cars out front, but when this guy delivering gets to the front door and pushes on it, it doesn't move. It's like choo choo choo. You don't.
So I know something's up for sure now.
You can what?
I know something's up for sure.
Yeah. The bank wouldn't have its doors locked at noon.
Can I run up to him?
Yeah, you can run over to him. You got to the front doors, James, and you tried to just walk in. It's a bank.
Yeah.
And you pushed on the front door and nothing happened, so you're like, oh, I'm an idiot. I pull on it. No, nothing happened.
Okay, tip from this. Oh, I need that tip.
And then this mailman walks up to you at kind of a trot.
Hey, thanks for my order, man. How much do I owe you?
It's $19.95.
Yeah, just keep the change, man.
Okay,
Give me
thank
the
you.
good, yeah.
Did you give him a 20?
Give him like 30 out.
Oh, okay. Let's say,
Give me change, guys.
One $30
Okay, you did $30.
Thanks, man. Okay.
So I take it.
Yeah, you got the food. Yeah. Oh, you notice this too. You're close enough.
Yeah.
The doors are like black on the inside, but it's not like, you know how some glass doors look black?
Yeah.
It's like splotchy. And it almost looks like somebody has spray painted the inside of these glass doors.
Hey, what's up with this?
And you can hear
bank,
sirens in
man?
the distance.
He's no
Just go on your way, man. Doing some renovating
Oh
inside.
yeah? Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
look like renovating really. Okay.
Well, you know, you should probably just get out of here. I assume he's a normal guy.
He looks just,
Yeah.
And you're a mailman. You got a pith helmet and everything.
Yeah.
Listen checks from the two of you guys. Okay.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
You didn't make it?
I never leveled.
You made it? Okay, put a check next to
Hey, you
it.
got a shot.
One.
Did you make it? One?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow, okay, that's a critical success. Inside you can hear some muffled yelling. Stay down! Just stay down! Nobody gets hurt as long as everybody just stays down.
They're probably fine.
Man, who robs a bank anymore? I think, do you think there's a bank robbery going on? Sounds like it.
Stand back.
How smart is your guy?
He's really cocky. He's
Oh,
excited
that's
about
right.
this.
Oh yeah,
This
and
game looks
I'm
like
reckless too.
Okay. Okay. You've gone to the bathroom. Caitlin,
Yeah, I have
anything
to.
from you?
No, I have to pee.
Okay.
I have to pee.
Yes, I know what that means.
I'm just eating my burger.
Okay, you hear more sirens approaching. From where you are, you can do an observation check too. From where you are, you can actually see the bank, even though you don't know anything's going on there yet. John,
I'm currently on my way. I did manage
Oh, that's
to
right.
finish up getting my ink on. Really, so I know that sometimes I happen to get done a little bit too late for things to be able to
Okay.
work out, but maybe I might be able to help out in the chase. So I'm just driving around that way.
okay, no, you're almost there. You actually can pull into the parking lot if you want. If you want to take a look at some of these guys, take a look at this one actually, and just kind of decide where you want to go. The bank's almost dead center. I don't know if
That's
it's
this
marked.
right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the bank is
Yeah, no,
that
I
one in
don't
dead
hear
center.
Is there a window in the back row?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna pull into.
Give me a look check.
A look check?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you look. No.
Okay, and present contacts, right?
Okay,
Yeah, mine's-
Aaron, are you en route?
Yeah, I failed.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I
I got
failed.
94.
94. Okay, there's two women doing their makeup in front of the mirror.
Make it out here.
Did you say that?
No.
Okay.
I'll be like,
And they're talking, obviously, and they're together.
I'll just be like, oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go into a stall
Uh-oh.
and I'm going to transform into a snake
Okay.
and I'm going to scare the shit out of them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you transform, you change, and the snake comes out of
Normal
the
size
stall.
snake or
Yeah, what
giant
size?
snake?
About
Oh my
the
God.
size of a hold on. Baseball
So
bat.
yeah, so pretty decent size.
I need to scare the shit out
Oh
of them.
yeah. So you just come out of the stall. They notice you immediately. They start screaming and run out of the bathroom.
Sweet.
You hear screaming coming from the back of the restaurant. And these two women come running out of the bathroom. They're screaming, "There's a snake in there! There's a giant snake!"
I'm just like, stupid people.
And
Whatever.
sirens are approaching.
Here and
John, where did you want to drive to?
She slithers
I'm
past
parking right here behind this little building right here.
Okay.
On the other side of the highway right there.
Okay. Let me get my blue and my blue. So yeah, that's good. Alright.
That's one way to get 50 bucks.
So the building, that's the burger place.
Yeah,
I think.
so I'm
So
parking
in the
behind
parking
the
lot
burger
behind
place.
it. Yeah, okay, you can do
Just
that.
kind of taking up one of the spare spots, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on out and kind of do my little quick move across the street camp. I
Okay.
guess now where did you say the front was? By where the most of the parking is?
On the opposite side, yeah. The front is actually on the opposite side facing Freedom Drive. From you've got, on your side, you can see the drive-thru. And you can make an observation check as you approach, or as you, I'm assuming you're not getting super close yet, but as you kind of get close. Bo, yeah, the cops are on their way. Apparently, it sounds like a lot of sirens.
It's just a bunch of random.
So you can make me an observation check too. Logan, you have realized that something's not right at the bank.
How is it weird?
You can make an observation check. Did you make it?
I don't have points in observation, so I was 0%.
So you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It's a bank.
I was
Yes.
6% out of 80 for observation.
Okay, so you notice that the drive-thru windows are black, unless it's really dark inside.
And the Burger King?
No, in the
Oh,
drive-thru at the
I
bank.
was like,
The bank drive-thru.
I see two people trying to struggle at the door of this bank.
Sure. You're actually coming from across Freedom Drive. You were near the Krispy Kreme now.
Yeah. I'm like, I wonder what's up with that. And so I start shuffling over their way.
Okay.
And what it looks
All right.
like.
So inside Krispy Kreme, who's in Krispy Kreme? You and Bo's out.
I'm out front.
You're out front packing up. Cops are on their way.
Like really
And
fast.
you see this. How big is your guy?
Is there over 10?
What's his size there, Logan?
Oh, my guy's done?
Yeah.
He's 17.
So he's big. He's like 6.5 feet tall.
Dang.
Made of.
Well, right now he's made of concrete.
Okay.
But he's got a large like duster jacket and a
Okay.
leather cap on.
Okay. So he is walking across the parking lot towards Freedom Drive. Looks like he's heading for this bank across the street, but you haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary, except for it looks like there's some people arguing over food out front or something. It's hard to tell. And when he puts his foot down, every time he puts his feet down, it's loud. It sounds like somebody's dropping a big stone on the ground. You notice this too. You've got your donut. You're sitting down with your coffee.
Yeah, I rolled a
You're
12.
like, this will be awesome. I haven't eaten in about 2 days. And then you see this guy crossing the freaking parking lot towards Freedom Drive. And it doesn't look human, whatever it is. Looks like it's made of concrete. Uh-huh.
Can I,
I'd
as a
probably
snake,
be
go out the
interested.
window on top of the roof of the burger place
Yeah, sure. Why
and
don't you get up there?
transform into a crate?
While it is odd and doesn't involve me, I would like to follow it to see what
Okay,
this thing
he's
is.
walking right towards the, there's a couple people out front of the Wells Fargo Bank. He's walking right towards them. Aaron, Bree, you're on the way.
All right.
You're just running, right? You're just heading over
Yeah,
there?
I'm running
Okay,
over.
so you're gonna see, I'm sorry, Aaron, I said you and I just jumped off of you. You see this thing crossing the parking lot. It looks like a man's shape. It's wearing a duster and it's a big floppy old nasty looking hat, but it doesn't look human.
Right.
And Caitlin, you can do an observation check looking out the front window to notice this.
I don't see anything. What's
You
going
can do an
on?
observation too. Okay. James, you and okay, wait, Aaron,
Yes.
you are actually in the sewers, near, the storm sewers, not the sewers. The storm sewers near this area, and you can hear rumbling up above you.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I figure I could probably hear him walking.
Yes. It sounds like big, giant granite footsteps. Boom, 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 boom. You're pretty small, so you can get out through the sewer, any of the storm sewer grates if you want. Where do you want to be? You can pretty much start anywhere you want on that map.
I know. I saw that. I
So
was looking at storm gates, third grates, and manhole covers.
yes, you probably want to go for storm grates.
Okay.
Manhole cover might be a little dangerous if there's traffic. And
Yeah.
Right now there's quite a bit of traffic.
You're probably pretty big, too, right?
No, he's a little guy. He's just a little monster.
Do I notice what's going on at the bank? Am I
Do an observation check.
Man,
Is your 02?
26.
26. Okay.
Nope. I roll high.
I think we're gonna default, guys. We're gonna default observation at 5%. So you do have a chance of getting it to start with. It just means you're not terribly observant.
Do I go up to 95?
No.
Can I try my observation?
People that have
ability?
nothing, I'll default them to 5%. Because just so they have a chance.
Yeah, because zero's
I roll high on
Okay,
them.
you're looking around. You see that guy walking across the parking lot. You just reached Freedom Drive, and it looks like he's waiting for traffic. But he doesn't have to wait long because there's a car wreck right out front. Because somebody's like, and then rams into the back of another car. And cars start stopping and slowing down out front on Freedom Drive.
Damn.
Can I?
So I witnessed a car wreck right
Yeah,
now.
you witnessed
Yeah.
somebody. It wasn't a
So-
bad one.
Oh.
Some
So
cars
we all
started
did.
to slow. Yeah, everybody who would see him can see this too. One of the cars was slowing down. Somebody was watching you, and just as the car slowed down in front of them,
Okay, so
just
it's not a bad.
banged him. No. Nobody goes through windows or anything. It's just like it sounds awful. Every car
I
wreck
guess I
sounds
do
awful.
look over in that direction.
No, it's not a terrible wreck.
Since I'm
It's right above you. Yes.
Since I'm compelled to help, I'm sitting there cursing to myself like, better work, suit, and I'm starting to make my way to make sure that person's okay.
Okay, so you are over actually near the burger joint, the burger company place. That's how far you've gotten to, and you're heading for that. Let's see, have I dealt with everything? Bo, I didn't ask what you were doing. Once you saw this guy walk across, heading for the street, and then notice a car wreck, and then traffic is starting to slow down.
I'm gonna run over to this guy and strike up a conversation.
Okay. What are you doing? Are you gonna cross the street now? Or what?
Yeah, I just now started crossing the street.
Okay, yeah, you can keep up with him.
Yeah.
You guys see this too, by the way.
Oh, I'm shadowing
Yeah,
you.
who else? You two. You two see this as well. Kyle?
Yes, I am new to town.
You and Kyle. Kyle, you and James see this thing crossing Freedom Drive, heading towards the bank. It might be a supervillain.
Nothing.
Yeah, I really think you need to get out of here, man.
Hell's that thing over there?
Just get out of here. You're just a delivery man. Just get out of here.
It's so tiny though. It's like 4 feet.
Wait, what?
No.
I don't see that guy.
There's a giant guy who is
Oh,
wearing
giant guy.
a
Oh,
duster.
oh.
He's probably 6.5, 7 feet tall. He's got a big hat, but he doesn't look like he's human. He looks like a golem, James. Yeah, you're a big nerd. It's a golem. It's a freaking. It's a stone golem.
Oh, snap.
What are their resistances? Okay.
Water.
Intelligence.
I would like to fly, circle around.
Okay, so you're trying to find out what's going
Is
on.
she a
there.
snake?
Isn't she a snake right now?
I
No, she's
transformed
switched
into a
up.
crane.
She's now a bird.
What'd you do with the snake?
A snake in the sky.
No.
Don't worry about it.
She got up on the roof with it. She scared people. Okay.
She did do something.
Wait, can she turn into different fighting stones?
Alright.
Like
Would you like any that?
The first,
So you've also got mantis.
No, only the final.
the first superhero on scene in costume is describe yourself. How do you look when you're in costume?
I changed and I'm in kind of like this weird cybernetic armor that's silver and blue and gold.
Okay. And it covers you entirely, right? You got
Right,
a
so I look
helmet.
like, I have a helmet and everything, so I look like this giant, like, machine walking across.
Yeah, it could be a robot. Do you have eye slits?
It's kind of like a visor.
It's like a visor. Okay, so you can't see if there's.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Are you like tall or?
Yeah,
just
about-
like-
Yeah, I am. My size is 16.
16. So you're pretty tall.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall.
It's different. It's a different. You can be as tall as you want in this game. It's more weight based than size is.
Oh, okay.
So how tall is your character? I mean, is he 6 foot and then like solid?
Yeah, 6 foot
Okay.
and solid.
So buff looking. It looks like it's made of metal, right?
Right. It looks like it's made of metal.
Okay. And this person is coming from the area. You see this too, Caitlin. Inside the. You guys are on the wrong side of the building right now. But crossing the street, guys might notice him as well.
Looks like eating my
And you're
burger.
shadowing
I wanted to shadow Logan by 25 feet.
So, Stone Cold.
I'm shadowing you because I'm just curious.
Right,
They're in the sewer going.
Basically.
Okay, so location. Okay, so you two can see this guy. It's either a superhero or a supervillain, or it's a robot. It could be some kind of a robot. They exist. There's plenty of them. Yeah, one of the old. It could be. It's hard to tell. Nobody's gonna notice the crane. She's up fairly high, around.
Oh look, a crane.
Hey,
You two guys can make an observation check, and you can make me an observation check as well.
Somebody shoot that down.
Okay,
You're in the parking lot,
No.
and you're inside.
I'm gonna stand up and throw my burger to the wayside.
Yeah, my observation is 18%.
Notice there's a little girl,
the crane
little
killed
blonde
this
girl, is like following these two guys as they're crossing the street.
Down again.
She has white hair.
He's okay.
No.
There's a little blonde girl. She's about 25. You
White hair.
She has white hair. You don't,
No.
and she looks like. What is she dressed like?
She's wearing a purple, for some reason,
Oh, yeah.
long sleeve blouse with a little like white skirt thing.
white screen.
Very cute.
Kind of like wrong thing. Kind of like,
Yeah, those things.
damn it.
I think
Kinda like this?
Start firing.
Oh, she's
Oh, cool.
kawaii.
See, I told you.
Oh, kawaii.
So nobody has seen Fate Stay. Right?
No, I know all about Fate Stay.
Amelia is.
Okay, so you notice that. You have it. You're still excited about potentially getting to use your powers for the first time.
Hell yeah.
This freaking mailman is right here. Caitlin, you said you got up.
Yeah.
Buzzkill.
Throw my
No,
burger to the wayside
Reverse.
and start
Just
to
stop.
run outside.
Okay.
Because I'm already dressed in my
Damn it.
superhero costume.
I roll
Okay,
too
what is
high
your-
all
okay.
the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Normal. What's your superhero costume look like?
Oh, it's just like my normal martial arts outfit, which
Okay.
is
Gee.
just like, well, more of a modern, I guess.
I rolled too high.
One, you know,
Is it like those Chuck
basically-
Norris movies that have extra room right here so you can
No.
kick higher?
Oh,
Hey,
Nah.
that is important.
It's just like,
No chafing.
kind of like workout clothes, I guess. Like
Okay.
tire to the bottom.
Okay,
Gotcha.
these are
Okay.
my percentile guys.
So you're running out of the
But
restaurant.
long sleeve and black.
Okay.
I think she's.
Give me a luck check, Caitlin. What are you doing, John?
Well, I get the feeling that I'm probably it's like I'm kind of hiding behind the bank, and it seems like I might be kind of noticing these people doing these strange things, and I'm kind of trying to scope out, see if maybe they're like more villainy or goodish guys, because I heard that there was the whole bank robbery, so maybe maybe they are people who are looking. Maybe they are other superheroes who are just
Okay.
like, hey,
So
this is a neat
you
thing.
approached the bank, correct, from the back side, from the side with the teller window, and then you went around the side of the bank towards the front. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And now you're kind of like peeking around the front,
Yeah,
and
kind
you
of
see
just
these
wait
two
to s-
standing out front. They
Yeah.
look like civilians.
Well, I also
Are
see.
you in costume?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
is
in
it under your
costume.
clothes?
I'm in costume.
You're in costume. Okay, so
Yeah.
why don't you describe your costume to everybody?
Well, I am wearing blue jeans and a maroon sweater with a big old, with a big old Greek-looking shield kind of stitched onto it.
Stitched
I've
on.
had this thing kind of sitting around in my closet for a good
That's
30 years, but
it's still good.
I've still kept it in good condition. Yeah.
Okay.